What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be checking out the King of Destruction Broly bust, the one with the energy ball. I was able to purchase this. Granted, the light up will not work on my regular Broly, but we will have the ability to at least display it. So let's open this box and see what we got. Before we do get into today's video, I did want to shout out to our sponsor, the coldest water bottle. This is the coldest water bottle out there. Keeps your water cold for 25 plus hours. Fully insulated, waterproof, tons of shapes and sizes. So be sure to check out the link in the description below. Use code Flankster to get 10% off your coldest water bottle. Alrighty, so here is the art box for King of Destruction Broly. Nothing too fancy. And then here's the statue. And here's what we're greeted with. I already took out the COA, so here is the COA. 1144 of 1250. It is cool that they do include two different COAs. And here we got the base, the body, the head, the ball, the necklace, and I believe the light up. Let's take it out. Alrighty, so here we got the base and the body. There's the DBZ logo that's attached. It also did come with this, which is like a COA, and I'll need to open that, so not sure. And then we got the necklace right here. And there is the energy ball, which looks really well done. You know, you have his entire hand covered by this giant green aura, and that is actually really heavy. I was surprised how heavy that is. So definitely a very heavy hand goes in with the two metal rods. And let's take out the portrait. Alrighty, so inside this one envelope was the COA. And then you also have an instruction manual, as well as this little booklet, which I guess talks about the concept of making this piece. That's really cool. I didn't know they included this. So the validation, the LED. Yeah, I do remember when they first revealed this, when they were showing it that. I remember that. I watched that video. I still remember Broly and Vegeta, where I was actually. I was in Colorado, picking up Wolf Predator when Tsume Vegeta went up for pre-order, and Broly, I was at the gym. But yeah, that is basically what you get included here. Here's instructions. So but yeah, here is the KOD Broly bust. So I paid about $550 to get this. Obviously, if I could go back in time, I just would have bought the KOD version. But when I originally pre-ordered it, I thought to myself, I only want to display Goku. I don't want to spend extra money. I was trying to be frugal. But, you know, I've come to realize that always get the edition with the most switch outs, because it helps with resale value, gives you those options to display. Even if you don't plan to display them, I still think it's better to get it. Where now we finally have it. And like I've said before, I don't really use light up a ton, even though it would be cool to see the light up. We at least now have the option to display this giant energy ball, which is freaking humongous. Like, that is huge. So I'm very surprised at how big this is. You know, this is a massive bust in general. Just the width of this is definitely, you know, like, you need a lot of space for this. You know, it is quite big, as you can see next to the coldest water bottle, just how massive this is. So overall, it does look fantastic. You know, the paint apps, the portrait. Now, this portrait does have more of a slightly indented eyes because it is a light up portrait. So, you know, it is supposed to light up, even though, I mean, does his eyes actually light up in the anime? Not 100% sure. But the big reason you got this is for the ball. Some people probably like light up eyes. You know, I do obviously on Iron Man, but Broly, he's just a human. He doesn't have light up eyes. But yeah, this is basically what we got. So now we got to test this out on the actual statue. And display it next to it. So let's put it in the DBZ room. Alrighty, quick size comparison of my other, like, half body bus I got. See just the size of Broly next to Goku and all my different KD ones. Broly is definitely by far the biggest, the tallest, the widest, the deepest. By far the biggest. Alrighty, so here it is as a side companion piece next to the actual statue, which is another reason to obviously get this, as it's a great companion piece. Displayed right next to him. Now, it does take up quite a bit of space, and there's, ways around that. You can angle it so the ball's more forward, angle this so Goku's more forward. The only other piece I plan to play here is the Tsume Frieza, which doesn't take up that much space. I mean, it's kind of tall, but it's not that big of a space hog. It's about the same size as Tsume Vegeta, which isn't too, difficult. So, now, the pro of me displaying it on the ball is I can pair it, let's say, for example, with Prime 1 Goku. Due to the angle of which they're displayed, it would work good. But the con is you can't really display the Goku bust on there unless you have it hanging over a ledge, which is, really annoying. So that's why I've seen a lot of people actually just buy 2 of these statues and display, each one of each. But I'm definitely going to try it on the statue. I need to see how this looks. Even though I probably won't be displaying it that often on the statue, I still like having it as just a companion piece because it does look fantastic next to it. But let's see how it looks on the actual statue itself. Alrighty, folks, so here it is. It does fit perfectly fine, and it does look absolutely magnificent. I do like it a lot. So check that out. And then this is how you'd have to display this if you wanted to display him holding Goku. Like I said, you gotta display it over an edge. So that's the only real way to display that, is like that. Which always looks kind of weird at dangling down like that. So, but KOD Broly bus, or the KOD ball does look really freaking good. Definitely very cool. That ball is huge, like way big. Definitely way bigger than any other key ball I've seen on a statue. So extremely cool for sure. So yeah, this would obviously pair great with Prime 1 Goku. If I wanted to move that up high and do Broly versus Goku, that could work really good. I like having display options. For now, I'll probably just keep him holding Goku. But I might keep it like this for a few days. I just don't like having that displayed like that. But for the most part, this does look really, really cool. So there you have it. Just do a few close-ups on this guy. Paint job looks pretty much identical to my Broly above. The only big differences are the eyes and, obviously the key ball versus him holding the Goku. Now, one thing I don't get is why did they do this? The ball hand comes off, the Goku hand comes off. Why not just have it as a switch out hand? I don't understand why they needed to do it like this. They should have just made it a switch out hand. And if you are going to do 2 portraits, why have the exact same portrait? Why wouldn't they do like an open mouth or a closed mouth? I would think with this one, they should have done an open mouth, because he's about to shoot a key blast. And they definitely should have done the exact same pose, more or less, just have it a switch out hand and have 2 portraits, 1 open mouth, 1 teeth grinning, and keep it like that. So there's definitely rooms for improvement, but overall it does look magnificent, no doubt. But Tsume definitely should have did it that way. I don't know if maybe it's an engineering thing that they needed to do really 2 separate, like busts that are basically the same pose outside the hand. But yeah, there you have it though, folks. KOD Broly bust is finally in the Flankster cave. So let me know what you think in the comments below. If I do want to display the key ball, then I'll have to display that elsewhere. One potential option is back here. I could fit it right there and having Goku dangle down. Although technically I can fit it right there as well. But I definitely need to move Trunks down low or do something else to fit Broly up high. But Broly does look good down low as well because he's such a tall piece and you can still see his face really good. So I think it's in my best interest to just have him keep holding Goku and have the Ki Ball Blast next to it. That is the best option. And then we'll still have Tsume Frieza in that display, which should fit no problem. Anyways, folks, that is it for today's video. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.